He is a two-time Emmy Award winner for his role as Tom in Succession, and he was Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. Now the versatile Matthew Macfadyen is back with a very different project, a new TV miniseries, Death by Lightning, which follows the stranger-than-fiction true story of President James Garfield and his admirer, Charles Guiteau, who assassinated him. Let's take a look.
I've had some good ideas that I worked out in my spare time on how the president can expand his message to the common man.
That happens to be a topic my friend Chester here is very passionate about.
Oh, so
hit the road, Chief. We ain't buying.
You're a very well covered fellow.
Matthew is here with us now. Thanks so much for joining us.
It's Nick Offerman being really mean to me.
Yes, right. What a push there. If you're just trying to give him a little tap.
Yeah.
Give us a sense of your character for people who don't really know the backstory of this assassination, what you learned about Charles Guiteau.
Well, the whole thing was a revelation to me because I didn't know, like a lot of people, I didn't know anything about this kind of piece of American history, and it was fascinating. And it was a real delight to get to to play this very sad, sort of strange man who, I guess now, he would be diagnosed with all kinds of mental illnesses and conditions, and then and given help, and of course then he wasn't. And he was he was delusional and erratic, and he couldn't hold down a job. He tried to be a lawyer, it didn't work, and he tried to. He was a preacher unsuccessfully, and then tried to set up a newspaper, and that didn't work. He even joined a free love commune and was kicked out of that for being unpopular. And then he sort of latched himself onto James Garfield, who became president, campaigned for him, played by Mike Shannon, and and then became very disillusioned when he was demanding posts in the Garfield administration, and was of course sort of batted away. And he decided God was speaking to him, and he decided to kill the president.
What kind of research did you do in preparation for taking on this role?
I've read a lot around it. There's a wonderful book on which the script is based called The Destiny of the Republic by Candice Millard. So that was our Bible, really. That was really the source material. And a lot of pictures, a lot of sort of drawings of Guiteau, even though he doesn't look terribly like, he's sort of smaller in stature than me. That was really useful.
And you said that you were not aware of him prior to this.
No.
What attracted you to the role?
I think it's just a delicious kind of part to the journey from, odd bod to assassin, sort of socially isolated man, and yeah, it was something very sort of sad and not unsympathetic about him. A lot of what he said, he wasn't entirely irrational. A lot of what he said early on was quite reasonable and valid, but of course he wasn't terribly well.
This is such a different role from anything you've played before. Certainly not from Tom in Succession.
Well, there is a kind of streak of playing crazed Midwesterners, which I don't know, even though they are very different. Yeah.
You enjoy that little...
I don't know. I keep getting cast as these. Yeah.
You're part of a star-studded cast. Any memorable moments, experiences with this cast?
Yeah, we filmed in Budapest in Hungary last summer. A very, very hot Budapest with a lot of facial hair and just really some real and some fake beards and moustaches, and I don't know, what was a highlight? Getting to know Nick Offerman and Bradley Whitford and Shea Wiggum and Betty Gilpin, an extraordinary bunch of actors. Nick Offerman's sideboards were a highlight for me.
Very impressive.
Yeah, they're really impressive.
Matthew, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. Death by Lightning premieres November 6th, only on Netflix.